Okay, we're not live just yet. Alright, we're live now, cool. Let's wait for it to come up. Cool, alright. Okay, so let's grab my phone just so I don't know where it is. We'll worry about that in a minute. However, welcome back to anyone that hops in here. Currently no one just yet. We'll wait for a couple to come in before I start anything. Okay, there's one Jiffy Lube logo, please. Alright, I'll look at that real quick. Jiffy Lube logo. Do you want the text as well, or just the J part? That is, if you can hear me. Hopefully. Oh, I don't even have that on. Wow. Okay, now there's sound. Now there should be a good amount of sound. Timothy Pickerel. Do you want the whole logo with the text and everything? Okay. Now I see it. It just took a minute. All right, cool. I think I can do that. We'll start off with that. And then I do have a request to do the ASE logo. So. Let me get this posted on a couple of places just to get more people in here, and we'll start up. So again, just waiting a moment. I'll actually get into a new scheme. We'll go with the Chevy again, just because it's the first option. Okay. Let's set up the car as we would. Oh, that's not the right one. Stickers. There we go. That there, that there. Oh, that way. There we go. Okay. Hopefully we'll get some people in here. Okay, so there were some requests. I'm just gonna. I'm just now seeing this actually. Notifications, I guess, were read by another admin, so I didn't get them until now. Hunter Miller requested ASE. I will get to that in this stream. Blake Harper requested Jimmy John's. I believe we have a spreadsheet of that already. So I'll look for that real quick. If we do, I'm not even going to touch it because we have a spreadsheet already. I do believe anyways. I'll take a moment to look though. And then Timothy said Jiffy Lube, Blake Harper again said Fiber Energy or Little Caesars Pizza. Okay, what do we got here? Do we have Jimmy John's? I want to say we have Jimmy John's already. I'll be very surprised if we don't. Like, very surprised. Do we not have one of those? We should. We should somewhere have Jimmy John's. That's interesting. Okay, there's a second. I swear, if we don't have Jimmy John's, I will be very, very surprised. I'll check through this one again. This really should be more organized, I will say that. This needs to be a lot more organized. I'll have to talk to Lightning about that, because this is... It's just there. It's not organized at all. It's just a list. And it says Jake Daniels. Yeah, we're going to have to fix this, for sure. Wow, we don't have Jimmy John's from the looks of things. I think it's in progress though. I'll have to get with another admin before doing that in a stream because I think that's something we're working on. Anyways, we'll get right into Jiffy Lube real quick. We will let's see here. Can I get just the logo? All right, there we go. As I did last time, I will put up the exact thing that I'm looking at. There we go. That's a bit big, but we can scale that down. There we go. That's what I've got to go off of for the Jiffy Lube logo. So, start up a new one. Oh, ha! Alright, well, yeah, I guess you'll get to see me cleaning out my brushes real quick. If there's any that you guys want to see made into a spreadsheet, just say so, and I will do my best to do that. Is the game gonna work? Okay, that works. Might have to dashboard real quick. I don't think it's going to work. No. Alrighty, well. A little bit of technical difficulties while I'm doing this. I may as well plug my controller in so that doesn't die. And my Xbox is going crazy because it's trying to read a disc. Alright, so yeah, just one moment, technical difficulties there, because, all my brushes are used up. Cool. Again, I will get right to that Jiffy Lube logo now. Let's just copy that. What was I doing? I was doing something. Anyways. Oh, yes, okay. We'll go over here. New scheme. We are going to have to delete logos real quick, or else brushes, whatever. do that real quick. Again, if you see something you want made into a spreadsheet, Timothy, you might be able to follow along. We might also be able to look at this and have another admin turn into a spreadsheet. I'm not sure if I can't really do that as I'm going along. If I get the time later, maybe tomorrow, I can try and write everything down. It won't be right away, but I can try and get it made into a spreadsheet for you. If nothing else, I can at least obviously show you how to get it done. I'm not saying it won't happen, I'm just saying I'll try, but it's not going to be top of my list, if that makes any sense. So we will take a minute to bother with this. Let's see, what do I not need? I don't really need this anymore. Get that out of here. Go to the next page. Can probably get rid of that. Maybe actually I can get rid of this. Excuse me. Wow. I can get rid of a couple of these things here. Well, Seal, we are going to make the Jiffy Lube logo here in a moment, once I clean out all my brushes, because I hit the limit. Oh boy. Then I about died on a corn kernel. And yes, I do use OBS. OBS, I think, is kind of the best free way to live stream, period. Obviously, you know, the graphics do kind of suffer when I'm doing what I have to do right now, but that's a story for another day. But yes, I'm using OBS. And I apologize for this part being straight up boring. I'm just, like I said, cleaning out my brushes so I have some room to put new logos. I was, actually, I'm not sure. What I think it was AZ-Spud00 in PBC, so I'll put my name down there real quick. I believe that's what I was, or something like that anyways. Because that's what my channel name was before this, before I changed it over to Low 5 to my gamer tag. My channel name was AZ-Spud00 Gaming, and then I got tired of that, so I made it Low 5, like my gamer tag. Mostly because I didn't want to change my gamer tag on Xbox, because that takes $10, so. What were you, Eli? Or who? I guess who, what, I don't know. One of the two. What is that one? Oh, that's, okay. Okay, you're, okay. I recognize the name. Again, if you see something you want on here, done as a spreadsheet, let me know. I'm going to delete this, I think. Well, is there another one I can delete? Yeah, I can delete this stuff. I don't need the Halloween stuff anymore. Again, just a really boring part, but I'm opening up space so we can do more of these and not be interrupted and thrown off the game. So. Alright, final one, and then I'll get right into the Jiffy Lube logo finally. So it looks like it's actually going to be somewhat straightforward to start. Doesn't look that bad at all, actually. So I'll be happy to help with that for sure. Alrighty, as soon as this loads up. So Foxy, are you looking for the car again? Because that one was in the first live stream, so that'd be PB101, Paint Booth 101, episode 10, yes, because this is number 11. So if you're looking for that, that was in the last live stream. Alright, so I'm going to start with the white outline. It doesn't look like this logo has it, but you're going to want it. So, and we're going to go over here, get a kind of purplish red, and it's going to be down in here somewhere. A little more red, I think. That matches it pretty good. As far as STP, that's one of those that would take a little too long for a live stream. I can file it though as a request for the page. I don't want to get into anything too like crazy in live streams because that will take a while. So yeah, that'll be something that we file as an idea to do on the page. So, I mean, it's pretty easy to see what I did so far. I just made the circle that'll go around the J. Then what we're going to do, get that same color, and we are going to, can we skew it and get that kind of a look? We can, it looks like. Alright, bring that up to size right about there, it looks like, possibly. And remember, we can always go back and change something. Remember that anytime you're making a logo, you can always go back and change it. You know, if you mess one thing up, you can always go back. It's never over. You know what? That's not wide enough, is it? So we'll widen that. Looks about right. Maybe not quite so skewed, just a tiny bit. That looks about right. For that bottom part of the J, then we're going to add the vertical part. And this, of course, will be skewed to meet the... Oh, wrong way. Wrong way again. I always have trouble remembering which way goes where with this. Alright, so that should be a little more... a little shorter. A little shorter, maybe a little further that way. So what we might do is take this and stamp it and move it over. How's it going, Odell? So we're going to want to make this a little wider, I think. And that looks about right. So then we actually are going to have to straighten out a part to make this fit perfectly. So there's that little straight bit of the J, so we're just going to... There we go. Now we can make the cutouts. First, we're going to take white. I don't know why I'm changing the color. We're going to skew this. We actually should have done the circle first. I just realized that. So we should do the circle first. I'm going to do that second to this. Because then I have a better idea of where to place this and whatnot. Alright, do that. Now we'll put the circle in now. That's what I should have done first. So, make this a bit smaller. Kind of skew it that way. Go that way with it. Alright, that looks about right. Just gonna move that. No, it doesn't look right. Huh. Okay. It's about straight down from there. Maybe. This is somewhat tricky right here, getting this in. Alright, we'll see if we can get this a little bit better. So we can also do that. Okay. That looks about good. We'll go back and do touch-ups, of course. You know what, that actually might not be that bad to do. That Truex Junior Darlington scheme from this year, that might not be that bad at all. I'll look into it. So we gotta do that. And then we just need the arrow, and that'll be the Jiffy Lube logo done. This actually will not be that bad to sheet. I can tell you that right now, so this could very well be done very soon. For the guy who requested it, this could be done very, very soon. Okay, which arrow should we go with? You know what? That's how we're gonna do it. We're gonna make an arrow. Okay, so you want it to be about the same width as the J, of course. You want it to be consistent. Oh, and I just messed that up. Alright. I want this skew to be consistent as well. There we go. We'll actually have to make that a lot smaller. Alright. So we'll fix that. Okay, and then just get a triangle, and that is that logo done. So that wasn't that bad, actually. But I'm glad to help you out with it. Timothy, yeah, I forget names pretty easily sometimes. Alrighty, but yeah, I can look into the Truex scheme here in a minute after I do ASE for Hunter. That should also be skewed. Looks like maybe that way. And then shortened. Alrighty, that is the Jiffy Lube logo. To a point. Alright, there we go. I'll save that and keep that on file. I don't know if someone wants to go through one of the other admins if they can try and sheet it from the video or not. But if not, I can do so on my own. That shouldn't be too bad at all. Timothy Pickerel. So yeah, that was actually pretty nice. So there you go. There it is on the car. I believe that looks pretty close, honestly. I might do just a couple of touch-ups on it, make it a little more consistent with the logo, but there it is. Alrighty, so you're welcome, Timothy. If we go to another brush, we are going to work on the ASE logo. Now we're gonna remove this. Yes, remove. And now ASE. I'm going to go with the simplified version, basically without the certified text underneath it. Hunter, in case you're watching. Hopefully you are. So that's what we've got to work with. It's basically just a gear with a little bit of a text there. It shouldn't be too bad. And then if I think I can get it done in this video, I will work on the Truex car that you were requesting there, Foxy. Okay, just one moment. Alrighty, so for this ASE logo, I'm going to start off with, well, actually, I'll look and see if there's another shape, but I'm thinking just a circle. Actually, wait a minute. Okay, so how many points does this have? We're going to have to count these. If this has the same amount of points as the ASE logo, I'm just going to use this because this looks like it's about it. We'll make it blue, and then we are going to have to rotate it to about there, and I didn't make it blue at all, did I? Nope. Okay. Now we'll get it blue. Alright, so got to get it about like that. And let's count the points. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. The ASE logo has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Yeah, that's not the same thing, is it? No. Okay. Well, that sucks. I was thinking maybe that would work. Alrighty, so then we'll go with plan B. And that will be... Oh my gosh, people. blowing up my phone. I'm popular today, apparently. Alrighty, so we'll make this blue. And then, actually, you know what, we'll, do we want to do that? I'm trying to think if I should make, you know, like, add the points on or make holes to get the points. Which one do you guys think? Because ultimately you guys have to watch it. So, if you'd rather see me try to put points on or create little holes to make the points, let me know. I'm kind of in between, because either one would work, I think. Just looking at the logo. You know what, let's do this. So the points would definitely take a couple extra layers. You know what, to save layers, what I'm gonna do what I'm gonna do here is go here and just spin this around the entire thing. So we need to make a total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Alright, still 20. Cool. And that doesn't look right at all. Okay, does that look better? Let's just do a couple of them and see how it looks. Well, actually, it's supposed to be over here. Okay, this guy is posting all of his cars in separate posts, and it's getting annoying. So, okay, I'm just going to take my phone off of vibrate. He's doing it all in separate posts, all at once. That's aggravating. Like, come on, guy. Okay, back to this. Well, PSA of the day: don't blow people's phones up. It's not fun. Is it gonna work out this way? This is gonna be tougher than the ASE logo. I'll tell you, or than the ASE logo, than the Jiffy Lube logo. I'll tell you that right now. This is gonna be a bit tougher. So should we use that, or should we maybe use triangles? That was the other option here that I was thinking of. Oh, it's not you, Foxy. Don't worry. It's someone in a Facebook group. I don't get, like, those kind of notifications. I just see the comments down below. Alright, so that... Should we use that, maybe? This is going to be tough. I might have to skip over this and think on it more, because this is not the easiest. I thought this was going to be a lot easier. Yeah, you know what I'll do is probably, I'm just going to skip over that for right now. I'll find something else that I can do. I do think triangles work better too. I'm gonna do some experimentation and decide what I think really looks best. Probably make a couple of versions of the logo and then ask the other admins, because it doesn't look tricky, but it's kind of tricky, honestly. So what we'll do now, 2016. Darlington scheme. There we go. Okay. So we're going to exit out of this. We're going to go to Toyota. I think I can do this. Doesn't look too bad. So I'll put it up on the screen in just a second. There we go. We'll have to make it smaller, but there we go. That's the picture of the car down below, in case no one was familiar with it. Let's see, new scheme. And a Toyota, of course. And, okay, one thing that bugs me, if you're ever making a Toyota, never just leave the grill area without the black on it, because it's lazy if you don't go that far. Let's see. Let's get this over to how we need it. Now, I don't have the Martin Truex Jr. number. I believe we have a spreadsheet somewhere for it, so that'll be something that you can look on our page for, but I'm not going to go into that right now. Alright, so the base color I think to go with is that lighter blue. I think we'll go with the lighter blue for sure. Alright, the wheels are black. Lug nuts will make white. For right now anyways. I'm going to make them yellow or something. The spoiler, black. Shark fin, black. Roof fin, black. Splitter, white. Okay. Also not going to be able to go into the logo right now, but I'll make the base for you there, Foxy. That's doable for sure. Alright, so we'll get this to the correct color. We're just going to use this and then take it into the blue. Make it darker, I think. Does that look about right? Maybe a little darker. I think that looks about good right there. So we're going to start off with the hood. I think that's the easiest part to do, so we'll just start there. We're going to mirror this as well. Make it smaller. So what I'm doing here is I'm using this, you can see the little line of the hood where it meets with the body. That's what I'm using as a little guide here. I'm going to rotate it just a tiny bit so it fits. Cool. I'm just going to go right along there. Actually, I'm going to go look at the scheme one more time. Get close up. Going to go right along there to start. And then we're going to... Actually, we're going to... See, it lines up with the headlight. So actually, we're going to go about this a different way. I didn't quite notice that before. We're going to go about this a totally different way. So it lines up with that part of the hood still, and then the headlight. So if we just point that in a straight line to that part, that might work. There we go. That looks about right. So we'll use that. There, you know what? Alright, come on. There we go. Okay. We'll just start filling in. Let's see if we can look at the front of the car, though. Okay. So it just meets up with the headlights and doesn't go any lower. Alright, cool. Actually, I'll just move these apart. There we go. Oh, come on. Don't be picky with me. Alright, we're going to stamp that there and then just move that there. Alright, that's how we're going to do that. Okay, so that's the hood bit done. So then we'll... Let's see here. Now is when it gets a little more tricky. We're going to go ahead and We just think for a minute. Kind of experiment. Okay, that actually helps a bit. There we go. So we need black first. Okay, and then we're going to go here, I'm going to get a gradient. Alright, color 1 we're going to make a darker gray, color 2 we're going to make a lighter gray, and that'll give it that nice effect. And I accidentally unmirrored these, didn't I? Did I? I don't know. Alright, mirror mode on, so that should be mirrored over here. Yes, it is. Cool. So it gives it that nice chrome effect. I could make it a little bit better as far as the effect, but I'm not going to take that much time on it because it would take a lot of time to get it perfect. So that's how I'll do that for now, pretty much. It would take a good bit of time to make sure it was perfect and everything, so just trust me on that one. I've made some nice chromy things in the past. As far as this down here, just do that. Rotate a little bit. There we go. And we'll of course move it under those. And then we'll go over here, make sure it lines up perfectly here. Alright. So then this is what I was talking about with the grill. It's not that bad, you know, it's just a few minutes of effort to put in. It just kind of, it's a personal thing, it really irks me when people don't do this. Personally, I don't ever paint on Toyota, so I've never done it, but it's still not that bad. I mean, just kind of got to line it up with the body lines and just do this. Obviously there's black up there, I'll cover that up in a second. Now, hold up, how far down does this go? Okay, goes down about right there. Apparently. I'm kind of guesstimating here. Maybe about like that. That looks about right. It's kind of just a matter of trial and error, of course, like everything else in the paint booth. And I'm looking at the auto owner's car right now, and it does have a little bit of a lip past here, so I might include that. But really, it's just a matter of lining things up and filling it in. Take some patience, for sure. There we go, got that side done. So now we will, why is there that, what the heck? Okay. That's interesting. Oh, I should probably fill this part in. That's interesting that it's doing that. I'm gonna get that out of there. It's not a square at all. It's got a triangle at the top. What the heck? I don't know. Hopefully it'll go away in a second, and maybe that's why there's black up top. No, alright, I'll deal with that in a second then. But for now, I'm just going to continue with the grill. Go back over here, get this first one that we used. If I mirror that, what happens? Oh. Cool, it lines up. I like that. So let's go back through and make sure everything is mirrored. Does that look right? Oh, that's about right. Alright. Make sure it's all mirrored, and then We'll just fill that bit in over the Camry. So that wasn't that bad. I thought it'd be worse. Might even be able to make a brush for it so you don't have to go through this every time. We don't need this bit mirrored. In fact, I would suggest a brush. Just about. I would almost suggest that if you paint a lot of Toyotas, just make a brush that you can put over this every time. Alright, so since that's done, we'll go back to the dark blue and make sure this looks normal. That's odd. I don't like that. There we go. Alrighty, that white line will go away in a second. So that's the front of the car. Done. So then onto the door. This is where it'll get more tricky. It looks like, to start, I can just kind of... I don't know. I'll make this short. I think I have an idea of what I'm going to do here. Just to get this done. That is too... Oh, wrong way. Scale it a bit, or skew it a bit. There we go. And go with black. Don't skew it anymore. Alright, there we go. A little taller, not that tall. That looks close-ish. There we go. Alright. And does it go? Goes just past this. Okay. And then we're gonna make it. We're gonna give it a gradient. Color 1 is that. Or color 2 is. Color 1 is this. There we go. Alrighty. Make it fit within there. And then for another tricky part, you know what? I can do that with a circle. I do believe. So we'll make it black. And what do I need to do here? Maybe something like that? Maybe not quite as dramatic, maybe something more like that. You know, that looks about right. So, we are going to do something here. Alright. Okay. Move that. Just keep it right there. Then we're going to move this black circle underneath the other gradient there, just so that it lines up. I'll have to figure something out there. Maybe I'll flip this gradient actually. Maybe flip that gradient over and then it'll be smoother, I think. It's a bit smoother. Won't be perfect, just kind of the nature of gradients on this game. Okay, so then what we're going to do with that is stamp it. Go in here. I'll take the gradient off. Make it black. We're going to give it kind of the thing that cuts it off. Alright, about like that. Okay, I think it looks about right. And then we're going to go back over it with dark blue. Okay, and then just get this little bit with it, and then, alright. Now we can put dark blue all over the door. And is this stuff getting mirrored at all? Nope. Alright, we'll have to go back and fix that in a second. That was an afterthought. I'll actually just go about this far with it, and then we'll kind of make sure we get the rest done correctly. Alright, so now we need to go back through, mirror all this, because it didn't get mirrored before, because I accidentally didn't have mirroring on. So this will take just a moment. Okay. So as you can see there, Foxy, you know, I'm onto the doors now. If you want to go back and watch, I believe you can go back in the live stream and see how I did things, or of course you can watch it after this archives. And actually what I'm going to do here, just to make it work a little bit better, let's move that there. That looks better. Okay. So let's see if this mirrored all correctly and looks right. What? Okay. So a couple of things didn't transfer over perfectly. That's interesting. How can I fix those? Maybe don't mirror that. And then come over here. Do you like that, maybe? Okay. And then I didn't have this bit mirrored, so I need to mirror this. Alright, now I'll go back over there, see if that looks correct. Alright, that looks better. I'm gonna go with it. I'll roll with it. So I did the grill up here, did the little front bit, and then I started on the doors. That's basically all I did so far. We're going to do this kind of a tricky way, just because I don't want to have to go back through and move something underneath. So we're going to go over here and then line this up perfectly with the bottom of the black. Being careful not to go over it. There we go. There we go. Cool. So now we can take that, stamp it all around. We're going to go back to this picture of the car. The whole back end looks like it is that color, so we'll come over here, just kind of stamp it around, and we'll get the deck lid done here in a second. Deck lid in the roof, but for right now, I just want to get this pretty much there. Okay. Here we're going to use this, unmirror that. Gonna use this half circle. Oh, wait. Okay, there we go. To get this up here dealt with. Okay, about like that, I think. Maybe go like this. There we go, and then there we go. Okay. I think that looks good. So then we need to come up here. Actually, how's the roof? The roof is all that the light blue. Okay, cool. So then we need to curl this around the C-posts. This, oh, I don't want that mirror. I wanted to go to color. There we go. Now we'll change the color on that. Again, we got to curl it right around the C-post. So let's make sure that's lining up over here before going any further. Alright. And you just got to use the squares and get the right angles, you know. You can go back over it, as always, and make sure it looks right. Move that down. We'll use the C-post on the right for judgment. Alright, and then we can just kind of make that small. Alrighty, so that looks about right, I do believe. And we've just created the 2016 Martin Truex Jr. Darlington scheme. I believe he won with it, right? Or who won? No, it was... He won, right? Didn't he win? I can't remember. It's been a... Yeah, he won. Okay. It's been a while. I can't remember. We're just going to make sure this looks good up top. Cool. Try and... How can we do that? We're going to have to take it from this angle. I'm not sure why the roof flaps are like that, but... Oh, you know what? Maybe you have to take it... You have to do it from the back. Is that why? No. Okay, I'm not sure why they like that, but that's interesting. Because the base... It's not like the base is that blue. The base is the light blue. That's interesting. I don't know. Anyways, there you go. That is the Truex scheme base. I don't have the number. I don't have the logos. I don't have any of that. So, you... I believe we have a 78 spreadsheet. I'll have to look for that real quick. We should have one anyways. We don't have the auto owner logo done up, but if you want that, you can go to the page and request it. We might be able to get it done. We're actually kind of loaded down at the moment, but we can always file it to do it sometime in the future. I'm just going to put a random number and whatnot on here. So yeah, I'll go with that. Oh, I want it mirrored. And then one thing to note, actually, is anytime you're making a paint scheme, you should always, on mirror, that's obviously, make this silver. Where's the silver? There's the silver. And then, bam, American ethanol thing there, that little gas bit. Just looks nice. If you get an angle from over here, it'll look a little more realistic. So that's all for today. I'm just gonna finish up putting things on this car, and then maybe post it somewhere. Oh, I need to go back and do that. I might put this on social media. I'm not sure. Okay. Go back and mirror that. Alrighty. So, again, I'm just going to put a couple logos on here. And then that'll be it. If you have any more suggestions for next time, or even something I can do real quick, say so real quick in the live chat. Okay. Let's see here. What do we want to go with? Hopefully everyone has a great end to their Thanksgiving break. keep your heads up going into this next little bit until Christmas. It's only a little ways away. Just keep on trucking, basically. It's finals are coming up for those of us in school. The holidays are coming up. That'll be fun. Man, it'll be interesting. Alright, well, I don't know what to put on here, so I'm just going to go without it. But that is that. Duke Halbush's first car that he ran in the first Michigan race this season, I'm assuming. We'll look at that real quick, and then that'll be something I file for next time. Kyle Busch, Michigan, 2016. Okay, I think you're referring to the patriotic one. That would be the summer. So yeah, it's that one. I might be able to. I mean, I won't be able to do the shadowing and all that in one live stream. I don't know, actually, if you need the M&M logos, you can go to our page for that. If you need the 18, I think we might have that on the page as well. Other than that, that's just kind of, put the circles on there. You can go as far as to do the shadowing and the highlighting if you want with gradients. If you can't get them right, though, if it's just going to hurt the scheme, you can go without them. I mean, that's fine, I think, if you go without those. And then, honestly, there's only one guy I know that could help out on the M&M dude back, and there's no way I could do that. Not yet, at least. So that's one that I think you can do that on your own, bud. I think you can nail that. So again, just like I said, the circles for the M&Ms. We have the M&M logo. Logos available on NASCAR Gaming logo spreadsheets on Facebook. So yeah, and with that is the end of the stream. Again, I hope everyone has a great weekend and week back after Thanksgiving, going into the rest of the holiday season and into the new year. Thanks for watching if you did. It really means a lot. Leave a like down below if you enjoyed, and I will see you in the next one. Hopefully, possibly tomorrow. If not, it'll be sometime later in the week.